Hey guys, let's talk about The Rookie Season 8 Episode 10, because honestly, this episode was one of the wildest hours the show has delivered in a long time. It was strange, chaotic, and completely over the top, but somehow still incredibly entertaining. The episode throws us straight into the bizarre situation unfolding in Westview. What should have been a routine operation quickly turns into something that feels more like a horror movie than a police procedural. For most of the episode, Nolan, Harper, Miles, and Dash find themselves trapped in what can only be described as a twisted game of survival, as people infected with a dangerous psychoactive drug begin acting like zombies. Yes, zombies. The entire Westview area feels like a ghost town as waves of these drugged-out attackers start appearing everywhere. The group has to constantly dodge them, run through abandoned buildings, and fight their way out whenever things get too close for comfort. The whole sequence almost feels like watching a survival video game come to life, with fast camera movements, drone shots, and even body cam footage making the action feel even more intense. And right in the middle of all this chaos is Dash, who might honestly be the most entertaining part of the entire episode. Dash clearly idolizes Nolan, and the way he jumps into action shows he's not afraid of anything. At one point, he literally dives into a disgusting pool just to take down one of the attackers. It's messy, ridiculous, and surprisingly hilarious. Despite the danger around him, Dash stays calm the entire time, almost like he's used to dealing with crazy situations like this. Meanwhile, Miles brings some unexpected comedy to the chaos. Watching him run what basically looks like football plays just to avoid the attacking crowd is strangely funny. His reactions to the creepy abandoned buildings and random objects scattered around Westview add even more weird energy to the episode. Harper and Nolan, on the other hand, spend most of the time fighting their way through the madness. Nolan especially holds his ground, taking down multiple attackers while trying to keep everyone safe. But the tone of the episode shifts dramatically once Lucy enters the situation. When communication with the team suddenly goes silent, Bradford sends backup. Lucy and Selena arrive at Westview, and it doesn't take long for them to realize something is seriously wrong. The area is chaotic, people are attacking each other, and the situation quickly spirals out of control. Unfortunately, the two officers get separated while trying to escape the danger. Lucy ends up facing one of the infected attackers alone, Martin. The fight becomes brutal and terrifying as Martin slams her head against a metal grid and nearly kills her. In that moment, Lucy has no choice but to fight back with everything she has. To survive, she stabs him. It's clearly self-defense, but the moment is devastating for Lucy. She knows the man attacking her was under the influence of the drug, which makes the situation even more painful to process. When Tim finally finds her afterward, Lucy is physically and emotionally shattered. The aftermath is heartbreaking to watch, especially knowing how hard she has worked to overcome trauma in the past. Later that night, Lucy breaks down completely, overwhelmed by everything that happened. Even though Tim respects her request to have space, the scene leaves viewers with the sense that this experience will haunt her for a long time. Before we continue, I have a gift for you. I have partnered with NordVPN that can protect your device from scammers, and has 76% off if you click the link in the comment and description. Also, NordPass helps you save your info for future. It also has an offer. You can find its link in comments as well. Now let's continue elsewhere. Another storyline unfolds involving Wesley, who once again proves how fiercely protective he is of Angela. During a tense legal moment, Wesley pushes himself into a risky situation while confronting a witness connected to a larger case. But the pressure clearly affects him, and the emotional toll of his past experiences begins to surface again. The episode also briefly touches on tension between Wade and Luna, suggesting their relationship still hasn't fully recovered from earlier issues. And then there's another strange twist involving Bailey, who suddenly becomes connected to a mysterious military-related storyline tied to Everett. It's a surprising development that could lead to something much bigger later in the season. By the time the episode ends, one thing is clear. This was easily one of the most unpredictable chapters of The Rookie so far. From zombie-like chaos in Westview to Lucy's heartbreaking trauma, the episode mixes wild action with some seriously emotional moments. And honestly, it's the kind of episode fans will either absolutely love or completely hate. But one thing is certain, it definitely wasn't boring.